question is, what are your budget priorities? And I'm going to start at the other end this time. If you would, Ms. Harris, tell us what your budget priorities are.
My proposed budget priorities will be for better industries and jobs and the elderly.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Stevens. Again, I've got a record, and for some people that's good, and some people it isn't. I think it's good. I've fought hard. I've always asked the hard questions. Anytime that we're looking at expenditures in Warren County, I've asked that we be more efficient, and I've always been an advocate. Let's try to do more with less. And I think if you look at all the things that we've done over the last almost 8 years, you see that we've prioritized some things and made sure that we put in place some changes where we had to lay off some people, and we privatized some of the things that we're doing. I'm a strong supporter of fire, rescue. I'm a strong supporter of the Sheriff's Department. That is definitely a top priority for me. Education in Warren County is something that's definitely a priority for me. And we're bringing on, well, we just brought on one, but we're going to bring on another. We're going to bring on another EMS facility, and that's something that we're going to be looking at. And I'm going to be talking to the rest of the county commissioners going forward, that we understand that something may need to be done here up at Lake Gaston. The other thing is, I understand that some of the folks up here have got water problems, and we've asked the staff to look at that and see if there are some things that we can do. So those are my budget priorities, and that's what I'm going to be looking at. And there are a lot of other things that I support, but those are at the top of my list of things that I want to see done, trying to do more with less.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. Ms. Davis?
And I'm sort of, I'm piggybacking on what Barry Richardson just said. My focus is economic development. That should be Warren County's major objective. Once we get jobs, then other things can fall in place, including education and everything else, but jobs are the foundation. And we have to take care of our natural resources in order to get decent jobs here, as well as health care and education.
Okay, thank you.
Budget priorities for this year. I think we've seen in the last few years how revenue streams have dried up and our return on investments haven't produced the yields that they have. So certainly we do need to do more with less. As far as what are the priorities? One is certainly doing more with less. Another thing is public safety. Again, we cannot jeopardize the citizens' lives by trying to save $2 or $3. In turn, we do have to ask those department heads, those department supervisors, to try to be as efficient as possible so that we do not have to continue to increase that budget line in order to provide those same services to our citizens that they've expected. Education is another thing. We've added on new schools in the county, but we expect to see, results from those in the years to come from the tests and everything like that. So it does put Warren County in a better position for industry to look at us and say, okay, those schools are producing those skill sets that we need. Another priority for the budget is economic development. We're going to look at more for tourism. We do have a full-time economic developer on board who does have a vested interest in Warren County, which is a benefit to us and to the county. So having those three things are priorities for this year for me.